My name is Darlene Lewis, and today we'll be evaluating an article titled Coping Attitudes, Sources, and Practices Among Black and Latino College Students. The title of this article consists of 11 words, and they all clearly identify the variables in this study. In this article, the abstract provided a clear and relevant summary of the research study. There are 4,839 words, including a hypothesis, research methods, and results in this particular study. The author research problem relates to coping sources, coping practices, and coping attitudes of Black and Latino college students. Also, in this particular study, there were no statistics provided in this literature review. The literature review stated that Black and Latinos suffered from an academic and emotional stress, underutilized professional services. Black and Latino communities emphasize strong familial ties and social networks. To go a little bit deeper into that, the purpose of this study actually was to investigate the concerns, attitudes towards professional counseling, sources of support, and the coping activities of Black and Latinos undergrad students. They had 3 hypotheses that stated both Black and Latinos will have less favorable attitudes towards seeking help from a counselor and would prefer to seek help from family and friends. Blacks and Latino college students would be more likely to seek help from informal support networks rather than informal networks. And Black and Latino participants would engage in informal coping practices, such as socializing with friends. Also, in this literature review, it consisted of a summary of previously published studies. The purpose of the study was to investigate again. Participants were Black and Latino students ranging from the age of 18 to 28. Majority of those students were freshman participants. The literature review does not say how the participants were chosen. The researchers passed out surveys to undergrad students enrolled in academic classes, replacing various majors and fields. Also, in this study, the results section of this study, the results do actually answer the author's hypothesis. The type of statistics that were used for this article were percentages. In this article, the researchers restated the hypothesis in the discussion section of this article as well. Also, the author did not contrast. However, the article does show that he did compare. As far as limitations go in this particular study, the author stated that there were several limitations in this study. The limitations were not listed. They were not listed or biased from the researchers, not using a sampling method, just selecting volunteers. The students were allowed to self-identify themselves, whether they were Black or Latino, which ultimately creates a bias. In the discussion portion of this article, the author just stated that they wanted the results from the study to inform other future studies, not for giving information or how to replicate this particular study. Thank you. My name is Darlene Lewis.